was standing in the shadows of a Galilean street when the dust began to rise beneath 1,000 frantic feet. I saw her in the alleyway, a ghost in tattered gray, hiding from the very sun that lit the Sabbath day. 12 years of a crimson tide that wouldn't let her be. 12 years and untouchable, a soul in misery. She had a husband once, I heard, and children she couldn't hold. But for a decade and 2 years, her life was bought and sold to every doctor in the land who took her last remaining cent, leaving her with nothing but a body bowed and bent. She couldn't sit at the table, she couldn't kiss her own kin. The law said she was unclean for the state that she was in. But she'd been whispering a prophecy, a secret in the dark, about a son of righteousness with a healing holy spark. She knew the word was Kenneth, the corner of the shawl, where the healing in the wings would finally break her fall. And I saw her start to move, I saw her push against the tide, with 1,000 years of heartache tucked away deep inside. She was reaching for the hem, she was reaching for the light, through a wall of holy men who would have killed her on sight. And she whispered to the wind, she whispered to the bone, if I may but touch his garment, I shall be whole. Jairus was out in front, screaming for his dying child. The crowd was getting restless and the atmosphere was wild. But she was on her hands and knees, crawling through the grit, while the whispers of the Pharisees told her she should quit. She was thinking of her daughters, of the years she'd missed at home, of the 12 long years of wandering in this valley all alone. But every time her heart would fail, she'd find a brand new breath, stumbling through the living just to get away from death. She took a step and said, if I may but touch his garment, I shall be whole. She pushed her shoulders, said, if I may but touch his garment, I shall be whole. She touched the dirt and cried, if I may but touch his garment, I shall be whole. I saw the faith ignite her eyes, I saw her reach the goal. If I may but touch his garment, I shall be whole. And she reached out and she grasped it, the fringe, the wing, the blue, and I swear I felt the lightning as the power traveled through. He stopped the world right there, he turned and saw her face. 12 years of isolation swallowed up by sudden grace. Daughter said the Messiah, and the crowd went silent then. She was finally a woman among the living once again. Oh, glory to the Lion, the root of David's line, the morning star that broke the dark and made the Spirit shine. Alpha and Omega, the Prince of Peace, the King, who carries all our healing in the shadow of his wings.